Welcome back. Welcome back to another video. I feel like it's been quite a few days because, as you'll see, I've only done one video in this past week. I can explain. So this past week I've been up traveling with a few mates. I got some photos, didn't record any of it because it was just some, like a little breakaway from, the usual life at the moment. But back making videos now. I did have a video planned and pre-recorded before I went on this trip. I just don't think it would have worked out because just trying to pre-plan that, record in advance, and I didn't really have much to talk about. I'm kind of just redoing it now and see if that works any better. So I'm probably gonna show you guys the clips at the gym that you guys haven't seen yet. I'll show you the workout and then just go from there.
You need to love pain. However, mentally, physically, love it. You need to love it. If not, stay where you are.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
If you want to get better, do the shit that no one else wants to do. Do the shit that no one else is even thinking about doing. Do the shit that people think is fucking stupid. It makes no sense. Because all you're doing is getting better. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
Yeah, the arm workout was good. That's all I remember. I did take pre-workout for that one. Today I just wanted to talk about some other stuff in general, like about the acne, and I do have a photo. I think the first day of the trip, I got 2 bad pimples on my left side, straight up randomly. I got some photos. I'll be honest, like I talk to you guys all the time about my acne and trying to really optimize your skin and put in the work now so you can see the results later. I sometimes pop the pimples. That's what I did with these ones. Yeah, they've died down, so I just put some cream over them. Thankfully no other pimples have popped up, because I think when you pop the pimples, it really increases the chance of other pimples possibly breaking out in that similar area, because the oils and stuff are just bursted everywhere. I guess that goes onto my acne at the moment. So I've reached this point in my acne journey where I've got the results and now I'm starting to plateau. I guess the results are starting to flatten out, and that's why I really haven't been able to really talk to you guys about any real news the past few weeks, because just isn't any. All I can do, I guess, is really just show you the photos of what this past week has looked like. That's really it, because physically I'm fine. Mentally, I'm fine. All I'm doing is still taking those same tablets. That's really it. That's how I'm going so far. That's how I'm tracking. I think that's just the long end of the acne journey, and that's just where you got to be patient. Obviously, on this trip, I haven't been able to take all my tablets and all that stuff, so get back on them. Get back on the creatine. Get back on, the stretching routines. Get back on all of that. Now it's time to get back into that, that mindset of, I'm going to do this no matter what. Obviously, the Euros, if you guys watch any football, the Euros are on, so I'll definitely be watching a bit of that. Don't know what team I'm going to support though, but I know that England probably won't make it. Yeah, I feel like France and Germany have a good chance, but anyways, this isn't really a football channel, but yeah, those are just my thoughts at the moment. I wanted to talk about, just quickly, about self-talk, right? That voice, that inner voice. I've talked to some guys about, when they, for example, at the gym and stuff, and how they motivate themselves is just telling themselves like, oh, nah, you're not good, or you're like, just dumb shit, right? I believe in the fact that if you constantly have that voice in your mind that's telling you you're something, eventually you're going to become that. That's my take on labeling yourself and the danger, but the advantage of labeling yourself. You could be in the gym, right? And what I do, right? This is what I do personally. If I'm trying to lift heavier weight, and I've got maybe a 20 kilo dumbbells, and I'm trying to do some incline, dumbbell press, right? I can imagine, quick cut in the camera, but we're back. But yeah, imagine I'm doing a 20 kilo on each arm, 20 kilos. In my mind, I'm gonna try and imagine that the 20 kilos are maybe 10 kilo weights or 12 kilo weights, and that I can actually do it. And that pushes me, because I think sometimes when you psych yourself up for it, the first rep or two can actually feel lighter, and it's only then where you're like, oh shit, okay, it's actually heavy now. It's just that little boost of encouragement and confidence that you give yourself before doing something. And I think that's for anything, right? I'm saying I think way too much, but when you label yourself as something negative or something way lower than what you actually are, you're gonna eventually drop down to that level of, for example, right? If you keep saying, oh, I'm not good enough, I can't do it, constantly undermining yourself and throwing yourself under the bus, do you think that you'll actually be able to do it? Like, genuinely. Whereas if you had that mindset of, what if I could do it, or let's do it, no matter what happens, I'm gonna come out of that situation in a better place than before. You know, I think that's gonna serve you well, or serve you better for the future. We are close to hitting 300 subscribers. I did see a comment saying, you know, do a Q&A for 300 subs. Let me know if you guys want to do that. I think if you guys want to see that, just drop some questions down below, and I'll answer them. I'll include them in, you know, the last few minutes of like a video or whatever. I think that'll be pretty cool to have like a new section in this channel of where I could actually speak to you guys personally, or, you know, whatever. You guys ask questions, I try my best to answer them. Just drop them down below, and then I'll just include them in the next video. Yeah, that's all up to you guys. I don't really mind, but I'm just happy with where we're traveling at for the moment, and hope that we could hit 300 subs soon. But hope you guys are doing all right. It's been a while, but I'm happy to be back. And yeah, so in a bit.